Hello and welcome to May the Review Be With You with Nick and Joe. I'm Joe.
I'm Nick.
And Nick, we're here with a bit of a special one today. We're not really reviewing anything except, I guess, our own channel. We did it, Nick. We're over 100 subscribers.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much. Big milestone for us. This is the first goal on the list of things to accomplish. So thank you very much. It's awesome. And you're the reason we're still doing this. So don't undo it.
That's true. You do have the power to end us. Don't. We greatly appreciate you not unsubscribing. Unsubscribing? Yeah, don't unsubscribe. There it is. Double negatives. Subscribe again.
You are our only hope, quite literally.
It wouldn't be a Star Wars-esque podcast without that. So thank you, Nick. And thank you all, seriously, for taking the time to subscribe. For those of you who have been engaging, it's been really fun to chat with y'all. And we really want to be able to continue the conversation, which is why we are interested in doing this video, not only to just say thank you, but to also talk about, where we hope that this channel is going to go. Obviously, 100 is just one milestone of many that we are hoping to cross. And yeah, we want to talk about, what we think the future of this channel is. We've been, doing our time travel movie draft, which if you haven't seen that episode, please go back and take a look at it. Nick and I, we did our own time travel movie draft where we, drafted what we thought was the best list of time travel movies. And we've been going through each one, reviewing them with different time travel criteria. So we got a few more of those movies coming up on the list, but we've also got a lot coming up this summer as far as what we're planning on reviewing. Nick, that's your domain.
Yes, we are switching gears here. We kind of got through the beginning of the year with a little bit of new releases, but we kind of hit our time travel draft reviews pretty heavy just because there wasn't a lot coming out yet that we were really interested in. So the next 2 months or so are all new releases. And so the next thing we're going to review is Furiosa, the continuation of the Mad Max saga, which we're super stoked about.
So excited for that.
Cannot wait. Those movies are bonkers. And
it's with Anna Taylor-Joy. I love Anna Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she's great. Anna Hemsworth, anytime you get Hemsworth on screen,
can't miss.
Can't miss.
Except for Men in Black.
Well,
except for that.
We're not going to talk about that. That didn't happen. And then following that, we are going to review a Star Wars TV show because, this is a Star Wars inspired podcast and we should probably do some more Star Wars stuff. So
we need to get back on that.
The Acolyte comes out, I believe, June 4th, that time frame. And so we're going to hit some of those episode reviews pretty hard. We're excited about that. Simultaneously, House of the Dragon Season 2 is coming out a couple weeks after. So we'll have some House of the Dragon reviews as well. Pretty busy summer. Fire and Blood. Pretty busy summer. And then we're going to round off the summer with an MCU Deadpool and Wolverine movie review. That's probably the thing I'm most excited about. I know Joe's really stoked about it as well. We get to see Deadpool and Wolverine on screen. This is supposed to be the beginning of the new MCU. So we'll see how that goes. That's at the end of July. So that's kind of a next couple months what we're going to be doing reviewing wise. And yeah, what about you, Joe? Out of those, Joe, what are you most excited about?
You hit the nail on the head. I'm probably most excited for Deadpool 3. Is Deadpool Marvel Jesus? We'll find out. Lord knows, Marvel, as far as the movies go, Marvel is really in need of a hit coming out of this summer. So we'll certainly see that. I would love to be able to convince Nick to watch X-Men. Just my own personal thoughts here. X-Men is great. Anyone want to talk about that? Feel free to hit me up on Threads. We don't talk about Threads enough on here. Find us on Threads. We have thoughts. Nick mostly has thoughts. Nick does most of the Threads talk. I need to get more involved on Threads. That's also part of the future of this channel.
If anyone doesn't know, Nick pulls a lot of the weight around here, but Joe's got the voice,
does.
So it works great.
It's really how you could probably describe our friendship too, honestly.
Yeah,
Nick pulls a lot of the weight. I'm just there to help make it look good along the way.
Yeah, Well, the looking
Thanks,
good part
buddy.
sometimes isn't always there, but we'll get it. Well, it's fine. I'll allow it. Now, what are you? Joe's going to give us a little bit of kind of what some of our goals are in the midterm and some of the other things that we kind of want to accomplish aside from just reviewing film and TV. So, Joe, what you got?
Yeah, no, that's certainly true. Just as far as the growth of this channel goes, we have a couple different things that we would love to be able to pull off. Our big shtick obviously is to talk about plot, to talk about how something has been created, and one way that we want to be able to evolve that is by really talking to the people who help make these programs even possible, right? We want to be able to start like on levels where we're really not hearing from people. We would love to talk to, either people who are helping like fight choreography happen. We would love to talk to people who are involved in the editing process, who haven't, signed their life away and can actually talk about the process. We want to be able to talk, of course, about, people who just been on the set and just like are willing to share these stories. Anyone who's been involved in like the animation studios. So we're gonna try and play that as reasonable as possible. But that's just some of our long-term goals. There is to be able to pull some of that talent and be able to get their sides of the stories on how these programs that we either love or that we hate, but we'd love to talk about no matter what, how it all kind of came together.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm very excited about that next phase for us. Phase 2 of May the Review Be With You, if you will.
That's right.
That'll be cool. We're hoping to get a couple of those before the end of the year. We'll see. We'll see what happens and what we can pull off. But yeah, that's I'm very excited.
Can we do a little quick mini review on this is totally unplanned, by the way, everyone. I'm just hitting Nick with this right now. Can we do a quick mini review on the announcement of the Golem movie?
Oh no, I don't want to talk about that. That's horrible. No, we're not doing that. That's not happening.
That's Nick's review.
We're gonna call the studio and tell them that no one wants it. Nobody wants it.
It is weird,
it's fine.
right? Like there was a Golem video game that got
God,
just destroyed as far as like reviews, reception, just like things all over the place or conversations of people just saying like not interested, don't want this, and then they double down on and they're like, you know what, you guys don't want it? Well, we're making a movie. What do you say to that?
This is terrible.
Warner Brothers is an interesting company. Getting totally derailed. Nick, it's been 100. We got 106 subscribers, and it's only been, I think, 5 months since the YouTube page went live? Is that right?
5 months, but really, yeah, 5 months. That's good.
5 months since the YouTube page, but we've been podcasting for over a year. We're actually coming up on 2 years.
2 years. 2 years. Yep, coming up on 2.
Since we hit Spotify.
Yep.
And I wanted to ask you, as we approach that milestone of 2 years, what has been your favorite thing to review, and what's been your favorite moment of reviewing?
My favorite movie or TV show to review. This is like impossible. There's so many awesome film and TV shows that we've reviewed, and now I'm drawing a blank on half of them.
Wow. This has been a really meaningful experience. I can tell.
What comes to mind is the Obi-Wan series, just because it was one of the earlier ones that we did, and I think that really like got us excited to keep doing it because it was such a good show and such a good like take on or just story. And it's just always cool when you can see lightsabers battle, and it was Vader and Obi-Wan and I really enjoyed that. And then the time travel draft has been really awesome in general. And it's been a nice way to like rewatch old films that we really love because we just like love rewatching stuff. And we both love time travel. So that's been like a really cool journey to go down, just like reviewing a ton of old time travel films and then discussing it. It's been really fun. Yeah. What about you?
That was very nostalgic, and I loved that. And I love that you brought up Obi-Wan just because, like that's kind of what inspired the podcast in general. We were just talking about the beginning of Obi-Wan, and being Star Wars fans, it's obviously where the namesake of the podcast came from. So I'm glad that you brought that up. That's a cool throwback. I have two favorite moments. Favorite thing that we've reviewed so far is probably Guardians of the Galaxy 3,
Nice.
which was so much fun, especially since that was the only thing on this list that we have reviewed together in person, where we actually got to go to the theater together. I was in Nashville. It totally wasn't for a Taylor Swift concert. Actually works out. We're here. We're in the stadium. It is wild. It is still raining. It was awesome. But the other highlight of that weekend was going to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3 with you and then waking up the next morning and actually reviewing it together. That was super cool. My favorite moment, though, was probably you trying to describe the plot of Avengers Endgame in 15 seconds and just utterly failing at it just last episode.
This is going very poorly. Oh my God. I am inevitable.
Time. Oh my God. It was worse than I thought.
Man,
Nick, I think this is the first failing grade. That
It's
was
a blooper.
Truly an incredible moment.
That's a blooper that I have to put into a short. I just haven't gotten the courage yet. I'll post it as a blooper at some point now that you brought it up.
You have to. It was inevitable.
Oh God. Use Thanos' words against me.
But yes, more to come. We're so very excited to be doing this. Thank you all who have subscribed for continuing the support of our channel. It means so much, and we're just so very excited. Nick, any final words?
Nope. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Until next time.
Until next time, may the review be with you.
Peace.